What's up, guys? Your girl Claudia Jordan, and I'm from the 401, and I want you to check out World Premiere TV. Y'all need to go get a pen and write it down. It's World's Premiere TV. Don't sleep. All right, y'all.
Hey, y'all. What's up? It's your girl Danny Banks, and right now you're watching World Premiere TV. You know, it's your girl Honey in the building. You're now watching World Premiere TV, ladies only.
So, after lengthy consideration, this is what we came up with.
World premiere for man, woman, and child.
The most incredible thing in the history of this city.
It's a world premiere.
World Premiere TV with your man D Smooth. Hip hop is one nation, not a nation divided. TV.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, we here, man. Your man D Smooth. We're at a secret location. Look who I run into, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is the heavy hitter DJ Craig G, Hot 937. Been the radio station Hot 937 for 20 years. Rudder 5, #1 station, #1 DJ at 5 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, D Smooth was the first promoter to ever bring me to Providence, Rhode Island. So salute to my brother right there. We had a very secretive location. We got some secretive artists. We're gonna talk about it. But back to my man D Smooth, first promoter to ever bring me to Providence, Rhode Island, introduced me to the market. So I salute that brother right there. Top Floor Entertainment is that app. Make sure you download the app. D Smooth, come back in this conversation, brother. Let's talk about it.
Oh, man, thank you, man. So, you know, I know you've been doing a lot of things, man, but I know one of the most significant things that you did, other than being a parent, obviously,
Yes.
is you used to DJ for Mace.
I DJ for Mace, shout to Harlem World. That's where I'm from, originally from Harlem. Moved to Connecticut, and I just started making moves. I got the app going. I got my photo booth business. I'm wedding DJs. I got a lot of things going on. I got a ton of DJs underneath me. I'm a heavy hitter, and we just, you know, we moving and grooving, man, shaking and baking, like they say. And I got the Rider 5 Rush Hour mix out here in Connecticut, Hot 937. Download that app, you know, and we here. We still doing what we love to do.
That's what it is, man. We here, man. Secret location, man. We'll tell you a little bit more of what's going on.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy, man. Shout out to Epic Records, man. Appreciate the invite. Thanks to Hot 937. Shout out to my man DJ Buck. But we here, man. World Premiere TV. Pow.
And people to know about you that they may not see just from the music videos and from TikTok. Like, what is something that you want the people to take away from, like, BIA? Like, this is BIA, we know this is BIA. Outside the nice, beautiful nails and the glitz and glam, you know, like, you. What's you?
I'm a real person, y'all. Like, when I come and do things like this, it's really to get to know people individually, to see y'all, to see who's supporting me, and to give that support back, because like I said, I've been outside for a long time. I'm not a new artist. You know, this means something to me. Every one of y'all being here, and you know, especially the DJs too, because the DJs, like I said, I always talk about this with my team. The DJs next to the fans and the people, those are the people that pick the lyrics and they shift the culture. So it's like, I appreciate y'all just as much as y'all appreciate me being here, I'm sure. So it's like, it's 50-50 with us, and I want to get to know everybody, and you know, that's how we're gonna keep it rocking. I'm gonna always be here. I'm from down the street.
For sure.
Real energy.
Yeah, so we here right now with Atlantic Records recording artist, Raish.
Hey.
So Raish, so we've been definitely wanting to interview you for a while. Like, we absolutely love the record, Pick a Side.
Thank you.
And so tell us, like, you know, how'd that come about?
Pick a side. Well, I have a beautiful, amazing, extraordinary producer who creates the most beautiful music for my songs, and Pick a Side's really about me. As I was younger, I wasn't very forward with my relationships, and my older sister Madison, I don't know, she just knew how to be blunt and honest and tell a guy what she wanted and exactly what it was. And it's kind of, I don't know, as a female and a young female, it was always kind of terrifying to be like, yo, I want to be in a relationship with you. Like, you know, I don't know, it's not done very often, but she kind of taught me that and gave me that little bit of boldness. And Pick a Side is about just being bold and asking for exactly what you want. So.
The visuals were incredible.
Thank you. Yeah, Maya Table, she's an amazing producer. Yeah, she was just amazing. She did a great job. I'm grateful for that, yeah.
Okay, so we seen in the beginning of the video, you had a song called Funeral.
Yeah, exactly.
Came through with busting the windows and all that.
Yes. That
wasn't nice.
No, it was not, but he wasn't being nice to me either. So Funeral is a sick song. You should check it out if you haven't. It's about being done with somebody, like completely done. Basically, you're saying you're dead. You're dead to me. Not obviously you're dead, but you're dead to me. It's definitely an intense title, but it's a really good song, and I know that a lot of people can relate to it, so.
Okay, so I know like a lot of your fans really connect with you. Although like you're young, you have a very, very soulful voice.
Thank you.
Like it sounds like something that like, you know, like that R&B that a lot of people have been missing. Just the voice, the approach to the music and everything. Is that just your style, or that's something that you always just had? Like,
I honestly think that it's just always something that I've had. My Nana, she sings. She's an extremely soulful voice. My mother sings. My dad sings a little bit, but it's always been in the family. I've sang since I was a little girl in church, so soul's been there. But yeah, no, I'm happy that I get to share my music and other people can hear what I have to offer, and the music that I create and the soul and the feeling that I portray in my songs. So.
Okay, so let's go back to Pick a Side real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us a little bit about the remix.
The remix. Yes, Atlantic really hooked it up. I'm so grateful for Ty Dolla $igns. He hopped on the song and made it just that much more better. So 10 times more better. Absolutely love it. It's got a new remix with Ty Dolla $igns. If you haven't heard it, go check it out. You can find it on all streaming platforms, YouTube, whatever it is that you listen to.
Okay, so we also know you have an EP coming out. Can we get a date for that?
I have no date. I don't have a date yet. I can't even tell you. There's no date. But I can say that it'll be within the next month or so. Probably within the next month and a half, 2 months. That's all I can say.
Do you have a title for it?
I don't even know if there's a title specifically. At one point it was supposed to be Loveland. I think it might still be Loveland. I don't know though. We're recording music every day and writing and recording new music literally every single day. So songs get added, songs get taken off, and titles change.
Okay. All right, Rachel, thank you for your time.
Of course.
Really appreciate you.
Yep, no problem. Thank you.
World Premiere TV. Yo, today we here with Henny.
Henny in the building, you know.
Okay, you know, we've been trying to catch up with you for a while. Glad that we finally caught you.
I'm glad to be here.
Sweet. Okay, let's get right to the business. So tell people out there exactly where you're from.
I'm from a city called Dorchester. Well, Boston, as you guys know it. So right now I reside in Waterbury, Connecticut, but from the Bean.
Okay, cool. All right, so how was it like growing up in Boston?
It was definitely a little rugged. Yeah, let's just say that I feel like I live in the suburbs, and that's not what it is. So, I mean, drugs everywhere, a lot of shootings. Listen, it's known by it's known as Drug City, so it says a lot.
Okay, so we know you do modeling, as well as music.
Yes, yes.
So which one do you prefer?
I'm a pretty girl. Like, I like the modeling. I love being behind the camera. I mean, it all brings a camera, but I like stunting. I'm not gonna lie. But when it comes to the music, I feel like I could tap in with like my roots, like the rugged side of me. So.
Okay, so let's start with modeling first. So is there any like thing that influences you, like, you know, in terms of fashion? Like, is there someone or something that influenced you in fashion?
I'm gonna be honest. What made me want to start modeling is the insecurity women carry with themselves. Like, I always been a secure person, and I wanted to show other women to embrace their flaws and stuff like that. So that's kind of what inspired me to model. It's like, yo, just be you, embrace your look. People ain't fucking with it, then, ooh, can I swear?
Yeah, of course you can.
But if people ain't fucking with it, then let them get lost. Like, somebody out there gonna love you for you, and you look amazing to somebody. And I always rock with that. So that's kind of what inspired me to want to model and show off what I got.
Okay, so I noticed that you've been doing videos. Actually, I had the pleasure of working with you, and that was a great experience, actually.
It was a great experience. Okay. It was cold as hell, though.
Yeah, it was freezing. But I know, I mean, you was a G out there, so. And I seen some stuff on IG that you had shot some videos at YLI Studios in Hartford.
Yeah, shout out YLI. Fuck with them. They're a pleasure to work with. They make me so comfortable when I work with them. So much respect over there. They have me work with a couple different artists, different genres of music too, real diverse. But it's like, to me, it kind of comes to me like a second nature. Again, I kind of like stunning. I've always been the one, like, like around all the guys, but I'm the pretty girl. Just been like the little tomboy, but always got my makeup, my nails done. So when I do videos, it's kind of like second nature to me.
Okay, so makes it an easier transition for music for you?
It does. It does. Especially being around so much men who do music. Growing up in my hood, all the niggas in my hood the music. Like, even moving to Waterbury, I moved to Waterbury, and the group of friends that I created is just like all in the music like scene. So kind of felt like it was a path being like created for me. Like, somebody asking me to model just for a favor, and then it's like turned into modeling as a gig. Then it turned into now I'm always around music. So we kind of seeing what works with the music, but it's coming.
Okay, so give us the actual origins of the name Henny.
My name is Hennessy. My real name is Hennessy, and I'm just tired of explaining this so much.
Wow.
No, I didn't take it from Cardi B's sister. No, my name has always been Hennessy. My mother calls me Hennessy. That's my name. So, yeah, it just originated from honey, like Hennessy. And I ain't gonna lie, I drink like a motherfucker, so. You gonna turn up with me.
That's dope. Okay, so let's get now into the music. Just give me a couple of your musical influences.
I'm gonna be honest. That's a little... My favorite rapper, Rick Ross. I have a sense of music, but for like different reasons. I love Rick Ross. Like, I just love luxury rap. To me, he makes me feel like I got $1 million. So I like that. I like drill music too, cause of how I grew up. Like, I like the rugged. I like that shit. Like, I like the ghetto shit. That's what it is. So a lot of my influences come from like gritty music. I like the rap. I like rap. I love rap.
Okay, so tell us about this EP that you're
working on.
Almost finished with, from what I'm understanding.
It took me a little while to try to find my sound, but I think I found it, and we got something on the way. So it's gonna be on all platforms. It's not out there yet, but follow me on IG, Live Shots of Honey, and keep tuned. It's coming.
Okay, so we definitely gonna stay tapped in with you. So make sure that you stay in touch with us so we can come do the behind the scenes of your video in case we're not the ones that's directing it.
Oh, nah, I need you to direct it. You already know. I need little backup dancers and all that.
Okay, that's a done deal. Then, you know, you got D Smooth as your director. We going to get that done.
All right, you know, live shots of Henny on all platforms, social media, follow me. We out.
Yeah, shout to Dre.
It's the Scorcher Report. Nothing but baddies.
Yeah, so we here with supermodel Danny Banks.
Hi, everyone.
So lucky to have you here. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so tell people exactly where you're from.
Okay, thank you. I was born and raised in Michigan, and I currently live in Atlanta, Georgia, and Las Vegas.
Oh, okay. So, so what's the vibe like in Vegas?
Vegas is very fun, very lit, very hot. You're never bored in Vegas. There's always something to do. I love it there. So I'm actually building my second house in Vegas right now.
Okay. All right, so we see that you have 6 million followers. Like, how did that happen?
Good question. Honestly, just like putting in the work, like photo shoots and collaborations, and you know, back when they were printing magazines, I was on the cover of a lot of different magazines, club hostings, appearances. Just like kept building my brand, you know, and then just doing a lot of professional photo shoots. So just people started to follow me.
Okay, so I've seen you do like quite a few podcasts, things of that nature. So you're very active outside of your touring, huh?
Yes, always doing something different.
Okay, like, you know, so you're talking about building your brand. Like, what do you want the Danny Banks brand to mean?
I want it to be something that I'm just forever like known, you know, like just being a bad bitch, a bombshell, a bunny.
Okay, so let's get into like music. So we see that you know, you host a lot of events, things of that nature. So like, what is your favorite? Give me your favorite song that's out right now.
Oh my goodness. My favorite song.
Yeah, it's just a song that as soon as you hear that song, you're like, get you like, whoa.
Probably like Little Baby, On Me, like that's like it's a fun like club turn up song. But I listen to a lot of country music, honestly. It's weird, I know.
Okay.
I like country music.
All right, who's your favorite country artist?
Probably like Luke Combs, Luke Bryan. Yeah, those two. And I love Lady Gaga. If anyone that knows me knows, I'm a huge super fan of Lady Gaga and Taylor Swift.
Okay.
I like girly music. You're like, okay.
Okay, so like, I mean, we know that. I know this is a given. It's a layup. We know that a lot of these athletes and rappers and producers are in the DMs like crazy.
Yeah, I guess.
Are you responding?
I'll respond if I want to. It depends. Like, if I like already like think something, I won't. Depends on who it is. But I've definitely responded a few times. I'm traveling a lot, doing a lot of collaborations with some big name models coming soon. You know, just like a lot of like pool parties. I'll be all over the place this summer. So keep up if you can.
Right. So in closing, the $1 million question.
What is it?
Are you single?
Oh my God, yes, duh. Single as single can be.
Are you single but looking?
I think I'm always like open for it, for sure.
Okay. World Premiere TV, man. We definitely appreciate you, Danny.
Thanks for having me. Shout out to Silhouettes. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we here, man. World Premiere TV, episode 6. Very, very, very special guest today, man.
BIA, your favorite cover girl, checking in live.
That's capital B, capital I, capital A.
All cap, no caps.
So, you know, we here today at your listening session. So it was, I mean, the Q&A was dope. I learned a lot more about you. I'm actually a fan, so.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Like, that means a lot.
Okay, so let's get right to it then. How did you get your start in music?
I got my start in music. It's crazy because I have a friend named Marv who's putting together like a mixtape. And he's like, I want you to rap on this beat. If you want me to write your verse for you, I'll write it. And I was like, no, I don't need you to write my verse for me. I write my own verse. And it was fire. And everybody was like, wow, you could really rap. Like, you should rap. And then from that day on, I just started writing the beats. And I noticed there was like something special when I write to beats. I'm like, I really can do this. Like, I got away with words, you know? That's how it started.
Okay. So we also know that you had some experience with reality TV.
Mm-hmm.
Was it a good experience or bad experience?
It was a great experience for the fact that, you know, it gave me my start in the music and entertainment business. And it taught me how to move, like, on TV and, you know, around people. But, you know, there's nothing like reality TV. They edit it how they want to edit it. And, you know, that's not always in the best... it's not always the best for the artist.
Yeah, it's
best interest for the talent. Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Okay, so let's get into the situation with Pharrell. So how did that happen?
My old manager, Fam, always be a great friend of me, like great mentor to me. He found me off YouTube. He said, look, I really believe in you. I want to help you. He brought me to Pharrell, and that was it. That was history from there.
Wow, that was great, man.
He was the first person to ever believe in me. You know, that speaks volumes. When people can see stuff in you before the world can see it, that means more than everything.
Okay, so we know you're originally from Boston,
Mm-hmm.
and now you're out in LA. So what's, like, do you see the difference in probably your, maybe your creative process from when you was in Boston to being in LA?
Oh, absolutely. I think my creative process changed just as I got more comfortable with myself and as being an artist and knowing what I wanted for myself. And, you know, now I only record with people that are like really close to me, you know, or like, you know, people that I'm inspired by. I treat my creative process like, you know, it's important, it should be. You know, I don't share that with everybody. So it's sacred, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, World Premiere TV, man. We'll be right back with BIA. Alright, let's get it.
What's poppin'? It's Exali. You're watching World Premiere TV. Hey, ladies only.
World Premiere TV, episode 6. Yo, we here with Exali. Hope I said the name right this time, right?
You got it.
Okay, good. So yeah, we out here, we catching the vibe. So so won't you tell people exactly what it is that you do?
Oh man. First and foremost, I am a musician. Alright? I got a lot going on, a lot of projects in the works, a lot of things actually about to drop. So, you know, look out for that. Actually, follow me on Instagram, x.zhale. And, yeah, so working on an album. Just finished a couple videos for that. We're going to finish up a little more. We're going to release that. It's looking like November. Looking like, you know, a little Thanksgiving treat. Also doing, just finished a TV show shot in Atlanta with a couple artists around the country. And, battling for a deal. You're gonna have to tune in to see who won that one. And yeah, that looks like it's coming out for a nice Christmas present. You know, doing a couple things.
Okay, so yeah, so we follow you on the gram. We actually seen you in Atlanta, so that's what you was doing. You was out there trying to get some a TV vibe going.
Shooting all them episodes.
Okay.
It was pretty fun though. It was nice meeting all those artists around the country, you know, all battling for the same deal. So many different styles, like eliminations every day. It was different, but it was great. It was fun.
Okay, can you let the cat out the bag? Can you tell us what the name of the show?
The show is called The Journey to the Deal Untold Story. It's coming out on Roku TV, VH2. So definitely be looking out for that.
Okay, so how did you get linked in with that?
I actually got on the show. I was going to the studio, and my boy, he owns the studio, and he was like, yeah, I know somebody, he's looking for somebody to do a TV show. I'm like, a TV show? Oh yeah, what's up? That's me all day. That's all day. And then I met up with the guy, and he's like, yeah, we're shooting in like a week. I'm like, a week? I say less. I got a whole new wardrobe. I'm ready. I stay ready. So I flew out to Atlanta, met the cast, and we actually ended up reshooting season 1, season 2, and had to fly back out twice. It was nice. We stayed in a mansion to do our everything that we did on the show. So it was pretty fun. It was exciting.
Okay, so for the people that don't know, can you tell people exactly where you're from?
I'm from Rhode Island. I do have a lot of family in Atlanta, but I'm originally born in Rhode Island, not raised. I've moved around a lot. I have a lot of friends in a lot of places. But we here now. In Ocean State, y'all.
Okay, so with you being from Rhode Island, you from Providence?
Mhm. Yep.
Okay, so with you being from Providence, tell me like who influences your music or your style of doing music, if there is anyone.
There is no one. It's crazy to say, but there is no one. I literally work so hard on having my own sound, my own flow, my own lane. I don't want anyone to inspire my music because I want it to sound like me. I want it to project as Exali.
Going forward, like, you know, with music, like what is your ultimate goal in music? Like, are you trying to get a major deal? Are you trying to stay independent? Or you just want to see what happens?
I actually do want to see what happens. Thing about me is I'm an artist, but I'm more of a creator. So I can create music. I can create a bunch of other things. I'm actually developing 2 apps right now, 2 board games right now. So I would love to see my music be on the top because that is a passion. That comes from within me. I was never taught how to make music, write music, hear beats. I was never taught any of that. It just comes out of me and goes right on the track. So yeah, I would love for music to be first and foremost. And with that, I'll take all of my other creations, you know, and bring them to life.
Okay, so seeing that this is the new artist spotlight, let me ask you this question. So like, if you had the opportunity to work with one artist for your project, male or female, who would that artist be?
That's kind of a no-brainer. Travis Scott. Got you there. Travis Scott. I love Travis's... First of all, he's the ad-lib king, okay? But I just love his energy. I don't know if I love his music or I love his engineers and producers, but that man got it. But truthfully, you know, normally everybody would want a verse from Drake. I also want that. Travis and Drake is top 2, but Drake is Drake is very versatile. I find myself losing myself in the song like Drake does. I find myself telling stories like Drake does. And I feel like those combinations can make a really good song.
Okay. So in closing, is there anything that you want people to know about XLA? Tell me what that is.
It's too many things for y'all to know, for me to sit here and tell y'all what y'all should know. But hey, follow me on Instagram and find out.
All right. Thank you for your time, man. Letting us pull up on you.
Hey, WorldPremiereTV.com. Stop playing with them.
Run that shit, bro. Y'all not turned up enough for me, man. I see better than this. Where the right side at? Left side? Where we at? We in the club, man. Yeah, hey, but they broke though. And when it's on the pop, man, no show. Yeah, I'm pretty, but I'm low. The loud got me moving slow. That other nigga, he a bozo. I should take it while she texting me. I should keep calling my phone, speaking sexually. Every time I'm out, why she stressing me? You call her Stephanie, I call her Evelyn. I just want the neck. Shorty make it crack, make it a blow. When you tired of you making me a call. Nice bitches soaking up their jaw. What you say? Next minute calling for the law. It's not that I was calling for the law. They ain't getting money, so they ball. I can never lose. What you thought? And they got it all out, man, of course. They say I got the juice, I got the soul. What you doing? But she's haters on my body, shake 'em all. Pussy, I'm a bully in the ball. I'm killing them. Sorry for your loss. I just caught a body waiting more. Now this shit, I'm really going on. What's the name of your song? What's the name of your song? What's the name of your song? These hands on my body, shake 'em all. Hit 'em keys, hit 'em keys, hit 'em keys. Get 'em keys, get 'em keys, get 'em keys. Get 'em keys, get 'em keys. These hands on my body, shake 'em all. Get 'em keys, get 'em keys, get 'em keys, get 'em keys. These haters on your body, shake 'em all.
I love this stuff. Like, to be honest, this doesn't bother me at all. Like, this is like fun for me.
Okay. So, all right, so we back, man. Y'all caught a little bit of something extra. We just having a little chat. So, no, I need you to, I would love for you to talk about the song Free BIA, First Day Out.
I'm so glad you know that song.
Oh, actually, that's when I tapped in. Like, because lyrically,
Okay.
I didn't look at you as a female rapper. I looked at you as a rapper. Like the way that your whole approach. I mean, I was like, why I gotta be one verse though?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so, like, when I cut Free BIA, like, I felt like I had to get that off. You know, it was more like therapy for me. That was a real moment in my career, a real moment in my life. I was so angry. It was real. And I felt like, you know, I walked in the studio. My producer, Lil Rich, was playing that beat on loop. And I said, yo, loop this up. Pull that up. I want to cut to that. And he was like, the beat's not done. And I was like, that's fine. Leave it how it is. Like, I like it. And that I feel like just that experience that I went through, not a lot of artists go through that and they don't get a second chance, you know? So I felt like I had to really get whatever that situation off was in an honest and true way so that people know, like, this is a real thing.
Okay, so there was a statement that was made, and I think it was on the video, said, a silenced mind is a danger, a silenced mind,
dangerous.
yeah.
As a loaded gun.
It's a dangerous as a loaded gun. I'm sorry, I couldn't get it right.
It's okay, you got it.
Okay. What was that about?
So, being shelved or being an artist that's silenced, you don't get to put music out. That's your release. You artists putting music out, that's what we do it for. So it was like, you know, a silenced mind is as dangerous as a loaded gun. It's like you being a mind that's silenced, you're ready to go off. Like you're ready to just unleash at any moment. So that's what that was. Like me not being able to say what I had to say for so long made me dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Stay dangerous.
When people go back and listen to the record, you hear it. It just felt like there was some like conceited aggression or something there.
Yeah, there was definitely aggression there. Like it was definitely just like I'm fed up. Like, you know, and it was coming from a real place. It was for me that place when like you would hear about artists back in like the 90s and the 2000s that would go into record labels and just start flipping tables over. That was that moment for me as an artist. Like Free BIA.
Wow. Okay. So let's talk about. I mean, I'm really into visuals, right? I love visuals, and I see that. I think that you do as well. When I seen the skate video, like that concept of it, just like the whole colors and the things that was happening, like was that your idea? Like how'd that come about?
Yeah, it's so crazy because I had the idea that I wanted to shoot it like in a skating rink. And I was like, you know, I want to have a skating rink and I want to have like synchronized dancers and like, but I had ideas for it And I went to Edgar, who was, the director that shot it, and I told him, like, these are my ideas, and he came with me with his ideas, and then he came up with the bank vault, and, like, we just put our ideas together, and it was fire. Like, I'm so happy with how it came out.
I mean, I'm a director as well, and that's great when you have someone, the artist's input.
Yeah.
And then you have yours, it becomes a marriage of ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always the greatest way to do it.
I think that's the most important thing, like, for artists now. Like, at first, I didn't know how to put my visual ideas on paper, on treatments, but that's important because if you don't know what you want your songs to look like, you can't be mad when somebody else doesn't execute that vision right.
Okay, so that takes me to this. So, earlier, I have WorldPremiereTV.com, but I go through a lot of stuff. I'm looking at your numbers today, and I see a whole lot of money's at 2.6 million. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And
2.6 million where?
2 million on YouTube. I'm sorry.
On YouTube, yeah.
YouTube.
I was like, oh, that joint's at like 20 million now.
That's a big record.
Yeah, thank you.
Like, I recently was in New York actually last week. I was doing something with Young Dirty Bastard and at his video set, and in between the sets I was getting in the car and I was listening. Hot 97 just kept playing it. Whole lot of money in this. I was just like, yo, she got one.
Wow.
You got one. You got one. How does that feel though?
It feels like a blessing. Like, I don't look at anything less. Like, I look at all this as a blessing. I'm blessed to be here. It's a gift. It's a luxury. I worked really hard to be here, and I'm grateful. Like, when I say that, I really mean it, because when you work for that long and you don't really see this type of love, and then when you finally do, it's like, okay, you appreciate it more.
That's dope. So we're now coming out of the pandemic, so are we getting a full project? Are we getting an EP? What are we getting? Mixtape?
It's so crazy because I actually just you're about to get the deluxe. For certain was 8 tracks. Now you're gonna get a deluxe with another 8 tracks. It's like a whole new project.
Ooh,
yeah, the deluxe is about to come out. My single off the deluxe is with me and G Herbo. It's called Besito. It's so fire. I cannot wait till you hear it because you like rap. You like that, that lyricism stuff.
Yeah.
So you're gonna hear it on the air.
I mean, I like it, but I also like sometimes there's certain things I didn't expect. So Free Beer was my introduction to you. And lyrically, again, you was with the greats on that one.
So thank you. So this song, Besito, it's lyrical, but it's a little bit Spanish in it too. So it's like bridging cultures a little bit. I love doing that.
Okay, so when can the people expect it?
Definitely before the summer's up.
Before the summer's up.
It's mixed and mastered, ready to go now.
Okay.
Should be out in your streets any day now.
All right, so Epic Records, you said that? She said end of the summer.
Before the summer's over, it will definitely be out.
All right, man. We want to thank you. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. I love being here. World Premiere TV. You already know it's your favorite cover girl checking out live.
You already, she said it.